Hey, Sashi. Okay, let's ignore Sasha and come into Tadasana, hands to heart center. We'll start with some nice deep breathing, clearing our heads. Big inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold for 2, 3, and out for 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, hold, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. On your own. Really try and fill those lungs and empty them fully. Two more big breaths. Opening the eyes, hands by our sides. Let's do a few cleansing breaths before we get started. Big inhale up, shoulders down, exhale through the mouth. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. So just to show you, a yoga strap has a really long rope, if you will. It does have that ability to loop it, which is very helpful for the leg exercises and various exercises, but not necessary. And of course, I'll show you how to use that when we do it. If you've just got a belt, this is such as a leash, but it's similar to a belt. It's again, it needs to be sturdy, not a stretchy belt, but something sturdy, and we can play with a loop by just holding it as such, like a stirrup. And then if you have a towel, same thing. It may be a little bit limited with size unless you get a longer towel, but it's good enough. And then you just use it as a stirrup like that. So whichever you want to use is fine by me. Let's place our belts down by our feet so we can pick it up. And starting in Tadasana, we're going to roll down very slowly, bending the knees, waking up the spine, hanging over, bend and stretch the legs, Nice and easy. Breathe in deeply. Bending the knees. Take hold of your strap and roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra, all the way up. Last thing to come up is your head. And now we're going to take our belt and bring it all the way up to the top. Shoulders down here. Try not to arch your back. Shoulders down. Use your core. Your glutes are working. And now reaching over to the right. Pull with your right hand. Let the head be wherever it's comfortable. Feel how you can get a little deeper with the belt. Back to center. Shoulders down. Big inhale, reaching up and to the left. Pulling on the left arm, the left hand rather. If you are over here in front because it's hard for you to get back, that's okay. Still try to pull on the left hand and you'll feel the stretch in the side body. Breathing deeply. Back to center. One more time each side. And again, also if you notice, wherever your hands are, if they're close together, you're going to be a little bit different than when you open your arms. So you find what works for you. Shoulders down, big inhale, reaching up and to the right. Pulling on the right hand. Breathe into it. Shoulders back. One more breath. Back to center. Shoulders down. Big inhale, reaching up to the left. One more breath. And to the top, bringing the hands down and rolling all the way down. You can place your belt back down on the floor, bending and stretching the legs. Head is heavy. Lift the hips when you straighten the legs. Bend the legs, hold onto your belt and roll up slowly all the way back up. Head comes up, shoulders back, reaching the arms high. I now suggest you open your arms a little bit wider on your belt, because what we're going to do is we're going to come really arch our back, holding the belt, head up. You may not go very far, but pulling on each arm, lifting the head, opening up that heart. Breathe. Back to the top and to the right. Back to center, to the left. Center, and one more time to the back. It does make a difference when you're holding the belt. Back to center, and now rolling down one last time, bending the knees, heavy head, bend and stretch the legs. Holding onto the belt, this time you can come from bent knees or straight legs, rolling up one more time. lifting the hands high. And from here, you may have to go even wider on your belt. And now try and go all the way back. Not easy. Very slowly, very gently, and then all the way back up to the front. So if you've got nice long arms and flexible shoulders, you may be able to hold the belt closer with the hands. Me, I've got to go pretty wide. So let's try that again. Use your core here. Inhaling up. And slowly, very gently, pulling that belt slowly down to the back. Take a big inhale and exhale. And let's go slowly back. Very slowly. Big inhale and down. So that's really working the shoulders, as you can feel. And again, if it's too difficult for you or you have an issue with your shoulder, don't even try that. Just reach up and do some good breath work. Okay, working the shoulders even more. Take your belt, and you know the one we do where we push the elbow back. We're going to do that, but using the belt. So you're going to hold the belt in one hand, and the other here, and you're going to be pulling on the bottom hand to really try and get that elbow up to the ceiling. And then as your shoulder opens up, you can move your fingers higher on the belt. So breathing, really trying to get that elbow straight up to the ceiling. I can't do this very well. I have very tight shoulders, so I have to keep working it. Nice inhale. Two more breaths. And release. And we'll do the other side. So the left elbow goes up. The long side comes down. I try to get that elbow as high as possible. And I'm pulling on the bottom with the bottom hand, the right hand, trying to lift that elbow high. And as I move it, I can maybe walk my fingers up the belt. Eventually, for those with really flexible arms and shoulders, you would be able to lock the hands together behind the back. I can't do that. So I hope to one day, but I can't right now. So it's a goal. Two more breaths. And release. Okay. Let's use the belt just a little bit longer, opening up the heart. So again, from Tadasana, lifting up the hands very high, shoulders down. Big inhale, reaching up and to the side one more time. Maybe you can get a little deeper now or a little further back. Breathe into it. Feel that side body, the ribs opening up. Grounding down on both feet evenly. Let gravity do the work for the head. Two more breaths. Back to center, shoulders down, core working, big inhale up, and to the left. Two more breaths. Back to center. And now for me, I have to open up the arms a little bit, the hands. And we're going to go back slowly, all the way Yo, that's very hard for me, but I can do it slowly. Come back. Oh, of course, you're not meant to really bend your elbows all the way down. We'll try that one more time. Inhaling up and exhaling, slowly bring the arms down. Check your alignment. Inhale, bring those arms up and slowly down. So that gives you an idea of really how to open up the chest, the shoulders. I want to move on because there are other things we need to practice today. So you can put your belt down. We're going to get those hamstrings a little more warmed up before we move forward. So rolling down, straight legs now. Heavy head all the way. Bending and stretching if you need to. And here, actually, if your belt is handy, put it behind your feet. And from here, lifting up the hands, holding the belt. You'll probably hold it fairly close. But really, you want to push your shoulders back here, open the chest. You can, of course, we usually interlace our fingers. Head is heavy, but if you find it hard to interlace the fingers, this may be an option for you. Breathing nice and deeply here, lifting those arms even higher. Slowly bring the arms down. Release the belt, hanging over. Let's try that one more time. If you prefer to interlace the fingers, interlace the fingers. If you're using your belt, pulling on the belt, opening the chest. Pushing your chest forward. Head is heavy. Relaxing the arms one last time and rolling up very slowly through each vertebra. Back to Tadasana. I don't know if you feel your shoulders are a little bit more open, but we can just move them around. Feel, hopefully, the strength and flexibility are coming. Okay, so from here, let's open up nice and wide. Feet are turned out slightly, but a comfortable wide stance here. Let's hang on to our belts. Hands up. And we're going to go to the side one more time. It's a little bit different with our legs open. You can go maybe a little deeper, breathing into it. 2 more breaths. And back to center. Shoulders down. Big inhale up and to the left. Push your shoulders back, your chest forward here. Pulling on the left hand. Back to center. Rolling down all the way, straight legs. Release your belt. And we're going to actually take the belt behind the legs. And we're going to lift up. We usually do this with interlaced fingers, but here try it with the belt. So you really are pushing your chest towards your knees. Your head is going towards the ground. And your arms are really straight. Feel that chest pushing forward, shoulders pushing back. Legs are strong, feet are grounding down. Two more breaths. roll back up slowly, mindfully. And back to center. Let's turn one foot out. The other one is, you can keep facing forward or put it in an angle. So we're in warrior two. Hips are diagonal. You can put the belt down for now. Bending into that front knee, knee over foot. So you're pushing the thigh out, opening up the arms nice and wide, looking over the right hand, over the fingers. Shoulders down. Back glute is working really hard, grounding down on the back foot. Two more breaths. Forearm to the right knee, the right thigh, and reaching over. Keep that back leg engaged. Breathe into it. Two more breaths. Back to warrior two. Shoulders back. Use your core. This time take your hand all the way down to your foot or in front of your foot and reaching up. Here you can use a block, so it'll help you if you have tight hamstrings. I'm sorry, my blocks are not easily accessible, but you put it right here in front of your foot. You can put it high or medium or low. You find what works. And then straighten the leg if you can. Open up that chest. Push forward your heart. Reaching up there through the fingertips. Bring this upper hand all the way down. Place it next to the other hand. The left hand, the right hand goes on either side, and bring that knee down. Straight hips here. Breathing. From here, let's go into low lunge, pushing back the heel. Your front knee is over your foot, your hips are square, and your shoulders are square. Breathe into it. You can try to play with that by pushing on the back toes. Shoulders back. Place that knee back down. Come to our very straight spine here. And then pushing back up into our open up the side, the hand. If you want to straighten that leg, you can. Shoulders pushing back here, heart pushing forward. Breathe deeply. Bend into that front knee and come back to warrior two. Maybe you can bend a little deeper into the front knee now. Shoulders back. One more breath. Straighten that front knee. Turn that foot parallel. Roll down gently. Straight legs. Hold on to your belt. We're going to take the hands from the front all the way up to the back. Ground down on your feet, pushing your shoulders back, hard pushing towards the floor. Two more breaths. Slowly bring those arms all the way around, back down to the floor, hanging over. Rolling up slowly with straight legs, all the way up. Finding your strength in your core, turning that left foot now out. Back foot can be where it's comfortable, bending into the front leg, into Vera 2, Warrior 2, knee over front foot. Back leg is already working hard. Keep us pushing outward. Push your chest forward. Forearm on the thigh, reaching over. Shoulders back. Should feel a little easier because we really stretched out the side body. Back to Vera 2. Use your core here. Hips are diagonal. Bending over all the way, reaching up with the right hand to the ceiling. Looking up. Straightening that leg if you choose. Push your chest forward here. Reaching through the fingertips. Bring that hand down. Move the other to the other side of the foot. Into low lunge, pushing back on the heels, shoulders back. Engage that back leg nicely. You can push with your back toes for a little deeper stretch. Hips are square, shoulders square. Coming down to the knee. Finding that vertical spine, balance. Breathing evenly. Coming back to deep lunge. Shoulders back. Coming down onto your knee and actually back into opening up here. Reaching to the sky. Straighten the leg if you choose. If you want, push your chest forward. Bend into that left knee. Find Vera 2 one more last time. Shoulders back. Core working hard. Two more breaths. Straightening that leg. Turn that foot parallel. Rolling down one last time. Heavy head. You can hang on to the backs of your ankles for a deeper stretch if you like. Hanging onto your belt. Again, the width of where your hands lie will help keep things comfortable for you. So make sure you feel that. Bringing the hands forward and all the way up. Holding it there. Really pressing those shoulder blades together. Make sure you're not rolling on the outside of your feet. Keep those feet working. Keep that the shoulders back. Breathe into it. Very slowly bring those arms forward, up and forward slowly. And place your belt down. Hang over one last time. Walk your feet in with head heavy into hip width apart, into full forward fold here. Hands on hips and find flat back. Half forward fold. Shoulders back here. Head in line with the spine. Reach that tailbone backwards, crown of the head forward. Back to full forward fold. And roll up slowly. Big inhale to Samastiti. Very good. Hope your shoulders are feeling a little bit more open. From here, we're going to just check our balance before we go down to the floor. So again, if you need to hold on to something, feel free. So we're going to start today with lifting one leg up. Bring it to the chest. Keep your focus, keep your balance. Breathe. Bring it a little bit down, release it, and send it out to the front. Bring it through center to the back, keeping the hips absolutely square. Back through center to the front. Back into the chest. Ready, lift that spine. And place it into tree, wherever you are today. Below the knee or above the knee. Hands can be wherever they choose. Hands to heart center or up high or on your hips. Breathing evenly, pushing that knee out. Two more breaths. And shake out that other leg. Very good. Let's do the other side. So finding your strong vertical spine, your core working, taking that left knee into chest, keeping your focus. Lengthen through the spine. Release the knee, extend it out to the front. Hands can be wherever they're comfortable. Bring it through center to the back. Hips are even. Shoulders back. Bring it back through center to the front. Hold it. Bring the knee back to the chest, lengthening the spine. And finding tree. Well, one side is a little bit off for me today, and that's okay. Breathing evenly, keeping your focus. Two more breaths. And and shaking it out. One last thing, taking the right foot, the right knee to chest, bringing your hand all the way down to your right foot, finding your balance in the interim or hanging on to something, and really opening up that psoas, that big thigh muscle. Bring your heel to your glute. And finding tree from that position. Maybe it'll be a little easier this time, maybe not. Hands to heart or wherever the hands feel right. Keeping your focus. One more breath. And shaking it out. Finding the other side. Knee to the chest. Holding the foot. Really try and get that knee facing the ground and your heel reaching your buttock. Shoulders back, use your core here. And when you're ready, finding tree. Breathing. Some days are easier than others, that's for sure. Shoulders back. One more breath. And shake it out. Very good. Let's go all the way down onto our knees and our hands. We're going to wake up the back now, and then we're going to wake up the hamstrings. So finding your alignment here, walk your hands all the way out, shoulder width apart, lifting the hips up really high. Our shoulders should be feeling really a little bit more open. So this should feel really good here. Reach through the fingertips, press down on the tops of the feet, lift the hips as high as possible. Breathe. As your back releases, you may find you need to move your hands a little forward. Lift those hips even higher. Walking the hands back. Let's take a moment in Balasana, just sitting back on our heels, reaching through our fingertips. Forehead is on the ground, shoulders away from the ears. From here, keeping the arms stretched out on the floor, lift the head, shoulders back, push your heart forward, and try and lengthen the spine. So it's a very subtle movement, but really you're using your core here. From here, lifting the arms, keeping them straight up into a diagonal spine. So long spine here, shoulders back, heart forward. And to our vertical spine, hands on the thighs. Okay, we're going to wake up the spine now. Let's do a few cat-cows together. Find your alignment and ready. Inhale, pushing your chest forward, shoulders back. Exhale, chin to chest, rounding the back. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Two more times. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last time, inhale up and exhale down. Cross your ankles and kind of pivot and come into a seated position. If you want to try lotus or half lotus here, feel free. See where your body is today. But your sit bones need to be even on the floor, shoulders square. We're going to grab our belt, wherever it is. Place it in front of you. And we're going to roll down, head down, all the way down, wherever you are. Hold on to your belt, reach your arms forward, and then we're going to, you may have to open the hands and then pressing back. So we're opening the shoulders, but the head is heavy. All the way, holding it there. Don't go all the way down, you won't get the stretch. So hold it mid-air. Heavy head. In time, we'll be able to walk our hands closer together. So just feel that stretch. The spine is really releasing here, and the shoulders are pushing. The shoulder blades are pushing together. The head is heavy. Slowly bring those arms all the way down, reaching forward. We're going to try that again, and maybe this time try and take your hands a little closer together on your belt. So again, reaching up and as high as you can go. I can't go very high, but I am pushing my chest forward. Breathing deeply, coming back down, resting your head over, take a break here. And roll up slowly. Hanging onto your belt, big inhale up and reaching over, opening up the side of the body one more time. Pulling on my right hand, keeping the left hip, the left sit bone on the floor. If you want to bend that left hand, you'll get a different kind of pull, which is also good. Shoulders away from the ears, back to center and other side. So just play with it, however the arms feel good. If you do have a bent elbow, try to keep it open. Back to center, and this time taking your belt from behind, holding onto it, and now reaching high. So one shoulder is much tighter than the other. Lifting high here and bringing it slowly down. Inhale slowly up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, shoulders down. And then inhale, bring the arms slowly down. And let's just take a break, resting over. Hands can be, you can be forearms in front, palms up, heavy head. And rolling up slowly. Shake those legs out. And let's change sides. So this one goes on top. No, this one goes here, and this one on top. Okay, so wherever you are, nice tall spine, and without anything rolling down, nice and easy. Your forearms can be in front or behind, just letting the back release, the hips release a little bit. From here, reach the arms forward, no belt, shoulders back. Bringing the arms in and rolling up slowly, all the way up. Taking your belt. And this time reaching up, inhale. And exhale all the way forward. Shoulders back here. From the base of your spine and your core working hard, slowly keeping the arms long, roll up to the top, big inhale up and to the right, reaching over. You can bend your arm here if you like, find what works for you. Open up that elbow though, if you bend it. Feel that stretch in the side body. 2 more breaths, shoulders back. Up to the top, big inhale, and to the left. I don't know who's not muted, but someone's making noise there. Okay, back to top. And this time rolling down, place the belt behind the back. Rolling down. And when you're ready, lifting those arms where they go, wherever they go. Feeling the chest opening up, shoulders back. Slowly bringing those arms down. Back to vertical spine. And one last time. Reaching those up and over. Pulling on the belt. Pushing the shoulders back. Breathing. And very slowly using your core. Come back slowly, bringing the arms down. And the last thing to come up is the head. And one last time without any belt. Just roll down and hang over. Heavy head. And roll up slowly. Very good. Shake those legs out. The last part will be working the hamstrings with our belt. So lying down flat on your back. Take a moment to find your alignment here. Have your belt handy. Bring your right knee into chest and then hook your belt around the arch of your foot. From here, we're going to extend that leg out
And then we can hold it with one hand or both hands. You've got to work your core here. Your left leg is working, and you're going to gently pull that leg towards your torso. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Hold it with one hand, your right hand. Your left hand can balance, open, palm down. Open that leg very gently. Actually, you should put your left hand on your left hip because you don't want to let that hip come off the floor. So you can pull that with your right hand. You're putting your right leg and your left hand is on your left hip. Both feet are flexed. Holding it nice and wide. Bring it back to the top and take it over slowly and gently, just a little bit. You can change hands here. Right hand on right hip, and you're holding the belt with your left hand. Nice straight leg here. Feel that stretch on the outside of the leg. Breathe. One more breath. Back to center, and let's take that leg towards the torso one last time. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale, and release that leg and the belt. Send it back out to the floor, and we'll do the other side. So hook up that left leg, the left foot, extend the right, straighten the left leg, keep both hips even on the floor. Right leg is working, foot is flexed, both feet are flexed. Holding the belt, both sides of the belt with your left hand. Right hand on your right hip. Inhale, exhale, very gently. Inhale, exhale, bring it a little closer. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Taking it slowly out to the side, feel like you bring that knee to your armpit without letting that right hip off the floor. So take it for where it's comfortable and not out of alignment. Breathing. One more breath. Bring it back to the top. Take it slowly to the right with the right hand holding the belt, left hand on left hip. Gently, leg is straight. Feel that pull on the outside of the leg, the IT band. Gently, it won't go far. Right foot is working. Don't crunch your neck. Two more breaths. Back to the top. And one last time, bringing that leg to the torso. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last time, inhale, exhale. Slowly unravel that leg. Let go of the belt. Bring both knees into chest. Give yourself a big hug. Rock side to side. Extend the left leg down to the ground. Bring that right knee even closer to the chest. Open it out as if you try to get the knee into the elbow. Keep that left hip on the floor. You can extend that right leg if you like. And now bend it in Bring it to center and send it all the way over to the left side, opening up the right arm, trying to keep that right shoulder on the ground. Left leg is working. Breathe into it. Two more breaths. Back to center. Give it a big hug. Send it down to the ground. Left leg to chest, knee to chest. Nice big hug. Open it up to the left side, keeping the right hip on the ground. If you want to extend it, you may. Bring it to the top, bring it into the chest, and send it over to the right side, opening up the left arm, reaching through the fingertips here, getting that left shoulder on the ground. Right leg is working. Back to center. Bring your right knee in, open up your thighs, hang on to your toes or your ankles, and rock side to side, massaging the lower back. We've worked hard today. We deserve a little break here, massaging the back. When you're ready, extend both legs to the floor, getting ready for Shavasana, relaxing the ankles, the knees, the hips. Find your comfortable place for your back, your shoulders, opening up your arms, palms up in front, on your sides rather. Relax your shoulders, relax your throat, your facial muscles, closing the eyes gently. If you feel vulnerable today, right hand goes on heart, relax the right shoulder, right elbow, left hand on tummy. Relax the back of your neck. Relax your facial muscles. Find your regular breath. Go inward. Find some peace and let go.